Christoph Waltz, a late Oscar but patience rewarded. Sometimes in life, the biggest turning points begin with a random phone call. One ring and an entire destiny changes. This is exactly what happened in the life of Christoph Waltz. Today, his name is forever etched in Hollywood history. But this path was not an easy one. It had no glory. It had desperate nights, rejected roles, and a dreadful silence. A smile on his face, pain in his eyes. Christoph Waltz dreamed of being an actor since his youth. His parents were also actors. The stage was in his blood. But fate had prepared a very long wait for him before opening that stage door. He performed in small theaters in Germany and Austria, occasionally appearing in supporting roles in TV series, but no one took him seriously. "You don't have the energy of a leading man," producers would say. Years passed. He reached 40, then 50. While his friends dreamed of Hollywood, he waited for his turn in the narrow courtyard of the theater stage. One call, one destiny. One day, the phone rang. On the other end, Quentin Tarantino. He was searching for an actor to play Hans Landa for Inglourious Basterds, a strange Nazi who was simultaneously charming and infuriating. Tarantino looked at the script and said, "For this role, either I will fail to find an actor, or I will find Christoph Waltz." These were the words that changed Waltz's life. He received the script and couldn't sleep. He felt every single line, every sentence, every smile. This wasn't just a movie. It was the accumulated energy of his entire life. The moment the world froze. When the film was released, Hans Landa became a hateful yet magical character. The world of cinema looked at him in awe. People hated him, but they couldn't look away. His every word, his every gaze was as impactful as a final breath on stage. Christoph Waltz won an Oscar for this role. But the most interesting part, this was the first major film of his life. Glory that came at age 52. People often say time has passed, but in Waltz's example, we see that time was not only not late, but that it arrived at exactly the right moment. He won an Oscar at 52, just when everyone thought it was too late. After that, Hollywood welcomed him with open arms. Those who had once closed their doors to him were now inviting him themselves. A new role, the complete opposite. Before long, Tarantino called again. This time, he offered him a completely different character, Dr. King Schultz in Django Unchained. This time, he wasn't a hunter of killers, but a person fighting for justice and freedom. From a Nazi to a savior. From a villain to a protector. One actor, two worlds. For this role, too, he won his second Oscar. What was his secret? Christoph Waltz's secret is his authenticity. He doesn't play a role, he lives it. He rediscovers himself through every character. His acting style is a fusion of intelligence and danger. The coldness beneath his smile shakes the audience. The life lesson, not time, but patience. The biggest lesson from Christoph Waltz's life is this: it is never too late. If you can believe, time is not against you. It is testing you. He became world famous after 50, but his energy, work ethic, and discipline were stronger than those of many young actors. He waited every day, he believed every day, and he prepared every day. The philosophy of cinema. Christoph Waltz is not just an actor, he is an artist who combines psychology and philosophy. He sees the meaning behind every word. He made Hans Landa in Inglourious Basterds so memorable that even evil took on an intellectual quality. This is his unique style. He leaves the audience suspended between hatred and respect. the actor who broke the rules. Waltz is a man who broke the rules. Hollywood told him, "You're too old," and he replied, "Art knows no age." He did not fear. He waited. He waited a long time, and it was worth the wait. Now he is not only a two-time Oscar winner, but also a source of inspiration for many young actors. Conclusion. Today, you might be thinking to yourself, "My time has passed. No one is waiting for me," or "Others have moved ahead." But at that moment, remember Christoph Waltz. He achieved fame at 52 because he never stopped. You too must not stop. Be patient, because your Tarantino call is still ahead.